Hello everyone, my name is Tubakali Solomon. This is Life Sciences Grade 12. We are going to discuss human ear. So let's look on our lesson plan. We are going to discuss the structure of the human ear, the parts of the human ear, which is outer ear, middle ear, and the inner ear. We're also going to look on the functioning of the human ear. So this is the structure of the human ear. The first part here we've got pinna. And then here we have the tube called ear canal or auditory canal. Here we have eardrum called tympanic membrane. Here we have three bones. We have three bones called ossicles. Ossicles are three bones. The first bone called hammer, the second bone called anal, the third bone called stirrup. Here we have got semicircular canals. Here we have got nerve. The name of this nerve is called auditory nerve, the same as ear canal is called auditory canal. Here we have got the auditory nerve. Inside the third bone, we have got the membrane called oval window. Below the oval window, we have got round window. These are the parts of the structure of the human ear. This part is called cochlea. This part we have got eustachian tube. So let's look on the outer ear. The outer ear has got three parts, which is pinna, auditory canal, also tympanic membrane. The function of the pinna is to trap and direct sound waves into the auditory canal. Auditory canal transmit the sound waves toward the tympanic membrane. And also the auditory canal has got little hairs which prevents the foreign particles from entering the ear. So as the sound waves reaches the tympanic membrane, they cause tympanic membrane to vibrate. So that tympanic membrane transmit those vibrations towards the middle ear. So let's look on the middle ear. Middle ear we have got ossicles, round window, oval window, also eustachian tube. This is the tympanic membrane we were talking about. So from the tympanic membrane, the sound is transmitted to the oval window through the ossicles, and these ossicles they serve to amplify sound vibration, because from tympanic membrane we are talking about sound vibration, not sound waves, because bone can transmit vibration, because bone can also vibrate. So these bones are arranged from the smallest from the largest to smallest, because the first bone is larger than the second bone is larger than the third bone. So inside the third bone, which is stirrup, we have got oval window. Oval window transmits vibration from the ossicles to the inner ear. Therefore, the round window absorbs excess pressure waves from the inner ear. So because these three bones are larger than oval window, the third bone, which is stirrup, is larger than oval window. So it transmits too much vibration to oval window. As the oval window receives too much vibration, so the pressure starts. That pressure causes the vibration to be transmitted to inner ear. So if there is too much pressure in the inner ear, the round window absorbs that pressure, and that pressure, it transmits that pressure to the eustachian tube, so that the pressure can exit the body, because this eustachian tube is the tube that is connected to the mouth. So the pressure from inner ear is transmitted outside the body through the eustachian tube. So the function of the eustachian tube is to equalize pressure in both sides of tympanic membrane, in the outer ear and in the inner ear. So these are the functions of this part. Ossicles, the function of ossicles amplifies the sound. How do they amplify the sound? Because sound is transmitted from the largest tympanic membrane to the smallest oval window through the ossicles that are arranged from the largest to the smallest. So this causes the sound to be amplified. So once the sound is amplified, it's transmitted to the oval window. Oval window then transmit that vibration to the inner ear. So let's look on the inner ear. Here we've got semicircular canals. In each semicircular canal has a enlarged area called the ampulla at one end. Here we have got ampulla, here we have got ampulla. Inside the ampulla are receptors called cristae. Cristae are receptors that detect or maintain body balance when the body changes the speed and direction. When the head changes speed and direction, cristae is as a receptor convert stimulus of so the cristae convert the stimulus of the change in speed and direction of the head, convert the stimulus to the impulse, and send impulses to the cerebellum to restore balance. Because the function of the cerebellum, we said, is to maintain body balance. So also the impulse from the semicircular canals is transmitted to the cerebellum. So here we have got cochlea. Cochlea is divided into three parts. The upper and the lower chamber are filled with perilymph. The middle chamber is filled with the endolymph and contains the organ of Corti. Inside the cochlea, at the middle chamber, we have got organ of Corti. Organ of Corti contains tiny hair embedded into a membrane. Organ of Corti is the one that converts vibration into impulses so that it can be transmitted through the auditory nerve. This part is the auditory nerve, so that it can be transmitted to the brain for the interpretation. So let's look on the process of hearing, how we hear. So first part is pinna. Pinna traps sound and directs sound waves into the auditory canal towards tympanic membrane. Here is pinna, is trap sound and it transmits that sound waves into the auditory canal towards the tympanic membrane. The tympanic membrane vibrates as the sound waves strike against it. And when the tympanic membrane starts to vibrate, it causes the ossicles, three bones, to vibrate. Three bones, which is hammer, anvil, and striap. So when the ossicles vibrate, they amplify and transmit the vibration to the oval window. And oval window is smaller than the tympanic membrane because the tympanic membrane is larger. So it transmits too much vibration to the smallest oval window. So the smallest oval window, this is where the pressure starts. So the vibrating oval window causes pressure waves to travel through the endolymph in the cochlea. The organ of Corti in the middle chamber of cochlea is stimulated because the organ of Corti is responsible to convert sound vibration into impulse. So the organ of Corti in the middle chamber of cochlea is stimulated. The stimulus of vibration are converted into a nerve impulse, which is transmitted to the auditory nerve. The auditory nerve transmits the impulse to the cerebrum for interpretation. The pressure waves in the cochlea are absorbed into the middle ear through the round window, because we said the round window absorbs the pressure from the inner ear, then so that the pressure can exit the body through the eustachian tube. So this is the process of hearing. So this is all about the ear. Thank you.